Hey guys, what is up? What's poppin'? What's going on? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I appreciate every single last one of you guys for stopping by today. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, we will be talking about making a love oil. This beautiful thing right here, and let's just get into it, okay? It is just so beautiful. It's so pretty, and honestly it smells so good, y'all. And I'm not just saying it because I made it. Like, it honestly smells absolutely incredible. So pretty much the reason why I made this oil is just to promote love in my life. I'm not trying to attract a specific person, just love in general, because when you vibrate on a certain frequency, you're going to get exactly what you're vibrating on. And so I want to be on the frequency of love. So I want to attract love in friendships, loving partner, or just love within myself. So this love can be any, however you choose to make this oil, you can tailor it specifically for you. So first and foremost, before we get into how to make the oil, I would like to say, make sure that you cleanse your space. Make sure that you feel safe, that you feel high vibrational, that you feel good. Maybe if you want to play some tunes, like play some music, if you want to open up the windows, let it air out, if you just kind of want to be by yourself, whatever makes you feel comfortable, do what makes you feel good. Because if you are trying to attract good in your life, you need to feel good while you're making this oil, because if you're not feeling good, it's kind of counterproductive to the whole process. So I also would like to state that I have my laptop here because I made this during the full moon, the full blue moon on Halloween, and I remember what I did, but I kind of want to go in order as to what I did. So if I'm looking down, don't worry about it, I'm just looking at the video that I made. So you want to get a glass jar. Now I recommend glass just because if you were to use plastic or something else like that, it attracts bacteria, and when glass, it's not going to have a lot of the bacteria and a lot of the yucky things that we don't want in our oil. So keep that in mind when selecting your container. I highly recommend glass. And then you also want to make sure that you are saging your container. Clean it physically with some soap and water, and then also sage it. You want to cleanse any energy that may have attached itself to this container, because energy can be stuck onto items. So make sure that you are physically cleansing your jar. Say a prayer over it. I release all negative energies that may have been attached to this jar. Say what your intent is for the jar. I love coconut oil. Coconut oil is honestly one of my favorite oils. I love the way it smells, which kind of like attributes to why I like it so much. So I decided to use coconut oil. So I do want to say that if you choose to use coconut oil, make sure that it is fractionated, just because you don't want to use the regular coconut oil, because when it gets cold it solidifies, and if you're going to leave a lot of your flowers and herbs into it like I did, it might get a little messy. I also chose to use sweet almond oil because I love sweet almond oil as well. But it really doesn't matter if you use the same exact oils as I did. Use whatever feels good to you, because like I said, this is here to promote love in your life. So you want to feel good while you're using it. So whatever makes you feel good, use that. Okay, so I am using my little mixer bowl. I don't know what the correct term is, but I'm using that. You don't have to. It's literally just a preference. And so for the first herb that I am going to use is rose petals, rose buds, whatever part of the flower you want to use what works for you. So I'm using rose because it's honestly just like a staple of romance. When it's Valentine's Day, if you want to take your girl out, whatever the case is, a lot of women receive roses for a romantic gesture. And since we are promoting love in our life, we are using rose. So you can also use this to signify passion, to have passionate romance or passionate relationships. You can use this for beauty, for feminine energy. However the rose speaks to you, make sure that you are also calling on that herb as you are placing it into your like mixing bowl. So when you use it, make sure you say, I call on rose for X, Y, and Z, and then make sure that you thank rose for working in your favor. Make sure that you are thanking each and every herb as you call on them to work in your favor. Gratitude will get you so far, and it might sound a little weird considering the fact that they are herbs, but let me tell you, okay, you have to thank your herbs, okay? You gotta thank them. And so for the next one, we are going to use star anise. So this was my first time using star anise. I did not realize that it had such a loud licorice smell. So I actually wanted to use 3 of them, but I went ahead and I only used 1 because I didn't want my whole container to smell like licorice. So you know, just keep that in mind. And then also I use star anise because a lot of people use star anise to kind of shift their mind and shift their focus over to something new, something fresh. And I wanted this to be a fresh energy. A lot of the people are in my past for that reason. I don't want the motherfuckers to come back, okay? I mean, if it's meant for them to come back in my life, then okay, I welcome it. But I want fresh energy. I want new energy. This also can bring you luck and clarity. We want to get into good relationships. We want good luck in finding our relationships, or for them finding us. And then also clarity. We want to be able to see things clearly and not have a lot of fog clouding our judgment. And then we are going to use cinnamon. Sorry if I'm talking fast. I'm really trying not to, but I'm watching this video and your girl is moving a little fast. So I am using cinnamon for the reason of cinnamon is very spicy, okay? If you've ever smelled cinnamon, it has like this very spicy, hot scent to it. And so when I get into my relationships, whether it be a friendship, whether it be a romantic relationship, or even just with myself, I want it to be spicy, okay? I want it to be interesting. I want it to be adventurous. I don't want to get in a boring, bland relationship, okay? So I am using cinnamon for this reason. So when I'm calling on cinnamon, I say I call on cinnamon for to spicing up my relationships. I call on cinnamon because I am looking to attract a adventurous partner. I am looking to attract this. And then you also want to thank it, like I said before. Cinnamon also brings success and abundance. I want a successful relationship. I want an abundance of relationships. I'm not saying that I want like a whole bunch of friends, but I want an abundance of love in my relationships. You can also use cinnamon if you want it to work fast for you. Cinnamon is something that a lot of people use in different rituals if they are looking to get money fast, if they're looking to get love fast. Whatever the case is, if you feel like you want to get it like that, use cinnamon because cinnamon will speed up the process for you, honey, okay? All right, so lavender. Lavender is here to calm us down, to calm our nerves. Anyone who has like anxiety, if they have like if they just get excited over a lot of things, they may use lavender to kind of calm them down and bring them back to earth. And that's literally what our purpose is for using lavender in this mixture. When we are manifesting this love in our life, we are not worried about how we're going to meet certain people, when it's going to happen, what we need. We're not worried about none of that stuff. We are literally speaking our intentions into this, and we are having trust in divine to bring what it is that we need in our lives. So use this lavender with the intent to kind of calm you down, to calm your nerves. We're not worried, we're not stressed. We are completely confident that we are going to get every single thing that we are manifesting with this love oil. And so vanilla bean, I'm not exactly sure if there's a lot of people that use vanilla bean in their like rituals and things like that. I saw like maybe 1 or 2 people, but I don't know if it's like super I don't know if it's like super common when people use it, but I am using vanilla because if you smell it, it's a very cozy feeling. It's a very comfortable feeling that I get when I smell vanilla. So I want comfortable relationships. I want a relationship that I feel comfortable in, that I feel loved in, and I can be my true authentic self without having to worry about anything. I don't have to bring myself down to their level to fit in. I can be who I want to be. I can be myself around this person and not have any judgments. So I am using vanilla for that. You can also use vanilla for purity. Vanilla is literally one of the most basic flavors out there. It's a very pure flavor. So if you want purity in your love and in your relationships, you can use that for that as well. So a little witchy tip, okay, when you stir things clockwise, that means that you are trying to bring something to you. If you are stirring it counterclockwise, you want it to go away from you. You're trying to banish it. So since we are trying to bring love into our lives, we want to do it clockwise. You can use numerology with this too. You can do, you know, 3, 6, 11 is some really good numbers. I'm not super like knowledgeable with numerology. I know about a couple of them, so I'm not about to throw some numbers out there for y'all to just, you know, but whatever feels right for you, do it. And then also too, as you're stirring up this mixture, make sure that you're still speaking your intentions on it. You're still thanking the herbs for working in your favor. Say what it is that you want. You know, I'm stirring up this this mixture to bring love into my life. I thank you so much for the people that you are bringing to me. I thank you for making me feel secure in my relationships. I am manifesting a spicy, adventurous relationship. I am not worried about how, you know, whatever it is, whatever intentions, whatever you want to say when you are doing this, use. All right, so once you are done mixing everything, if you want to add an extra step and just kind of like breathe over them, breathe your intentions into your herbs, speak what you want from them, thank them for working in your working in your favor, then you can kind of start to add the herbs into your oil. So by itself, when I was like crushing it up, it smelled absolutely amazing. And then once I added into the oil, for some reason it kind of like lost its smell. So if you're worried about the smell, you might not be able to smell it in your oil depending on what oil you're using. If you're using the same one that I am, then you're probably not going to smell it. And then just make sure that you give it a good stir and, you know, mix everything up together. So for my essential oils, I kind of just use whatever I felt like resonated with me. When you manifest, anything that you add a feeling to is going to increase it. So I wanted to use oils, essential oils that I love, essential oils that makes me feel good, that when I smell it, it just makes me happy and it boosts my mood. So I didn't really show you guys what oils I was using in here because I wasn't necessarily using specific ones for this exact, you know, potion or oil. I was just using it because it made me feel good. And I can't stress enough that you want to make sure that it smells good to you, because you want it to evoke a good feeling from you. You want it to like raise your vibration. I absolutely love the way this smells, and that goes hand in hand with me manifesting. When I rub this on my hands and, you know, I'm smelling it and I'm rubbing it on my body, I love the way it smells. It makes me feel so good and it makes me feel so exciting. So, you know, when I'm rubbing this on my body and I'm feeling good, my manifestations are increased because I'm really truly feeling exactly everything that I am saying. Make sure that you are visualizing it too. If you are specifically asking for a romantic partner, visualize it as you're rubbing it on your body. Feel the love that's radiating from this relationship. Make sure that you are feeling and visualizing as you are putting this oil on your body, because I'm telling you, y'all, it's going to work, and it's going to really make things, you know, just work faster for you. It's going to make things more powerful for you. I also want to say too, okay, make sure that you are the best version of yourself as you are attracting the best version of other people, because if you are not living if you're not vibrating on the vibration that you need to vibrate in order to get these people, you're not going to. So make sure that you work on your shadow side. Make sure that you work through any hurt, any anger, any toxic traits, anything that you may have that is holding you back from getting to your higher purpose, or getting to the people that you are trying to manifest into your life. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this oil. If you also too, if you want to charge this oil, it's very important to charge your oils. Like I said, I did mine on a full blue moon, and I put it out there for the whole 3 days, so my thing is charged. I also heated mine up on a double broiler. I kept it in the container, and then I put some water in a pot, and I just set this in there. I let the water boil first, and then I set my container over in it, and then I just kind of let it, you know, warm up, and, you know, let the herbs kind of infuse and activate within the mixture, and then set it outside to be charged. If you don't want to do that, and if there's not a full moon, you can also get a candle. I've actually never charged my oils with a candle before, but there are people that do that and that says that it works. And then I guess you're supposed to like light the candle, and then once the candle goes out, then it's completely charged. I'm not too sure. I don't, like I said, I've never charged it with the candle before, but yeah, I appreciate every single last one of you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. And I feel like I was talking fast this whole video, and I'm sorry if I was. I just feel like I didn't want it to be super long, and it's crazy long. It's 17 minutes now. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. If you use this oil, please let me know. I would love to know how you like it. I would love to know how it's working for you, how you're using it in your life, and what the intentions are that you put in your oil. So yeah, so thumbs up, like, and subscribe. If you want to see more, make sure that you hit that bell notification down below so you can stay updated when I post future videos, and I will see you in the next video. Peace and love, y'all.